All right, Rare Elvis Photos, welcome back. Thanks for watching the videos you've been watching. If you haven't been watching any of the videos lately, please check out my playlists, Rare Elvis Photos, and then the truth about Elvis and Priscilla. Roustabout by Elvis, the video, Patrickette, hey Patrickette, says, I love it too, partly because there's so many scenes where Elvis is riding motorcycles with cool looking heart emojis. This is the video series where I try to highlight what your comments are out there and give you a voice. Moody Blue, Elvis the Great, user-VL6CT says, brilliant album, love it, love Elvis. Appreciate that comment, appreciate you being here. On the short, do you love Priscilla or not? Vote in the comments. Rachel Harmon says, nope, I changed my opinion completely now. I'm afraid she uses him as a moneymaker every single time. She has no shame. Appreciate you coming on here, Rachel. And, like I said, I certainly had a different opinion years ago of Priscilla myself, so we're in the same club. On the video, how long will the Priscilla Presley money train run, and who does it run over next? At Teresa Bowditch, right? Teresa Bowditch. She's just a money-grabbing piece of, well, beep. Can't say that. Probably could, but I don't want YouTube getting mad at me. Thanks for coming on here. Moody Blue, Elvis the Great. At Sturm Gewehr, maybe? Sturm? I'll get that part. It's Easy for You is a great yet gut-wrenching song. In one of the outtakes of the song from FTD, Elvis calls it an emotional son of a biscuit in a studio chatter. Yeah, I'll give it another listen. I need to listen to the whole record again, and I will do that soon. I appreciate you. Do you love Priscilla Short or not? No, I do not. I respect nothing about her. I think that she's not who she portrayed to be, even to Elvis. Thumbs down, 2 thumbs down. Crystal Freeman. Thanks for coming on here. Appreciate your comment. And in case y'all was wondering, I'm going to probably be showcasing a record or two every single day. I've got enough records I can probably do it all year long. Roustabout by Elvis, and that's one of the showcase right there. At Harold Rittner says, it was Colonel Parker's favorite Elvis movie. A beautiful record in superb condition. Congratulations. First release in '64, RC Victor. It was Elvis's last #1 hit album on the Billboard pop charts. In '65 for a pretty long time. And Mae West turned down the movie role, so Barbara Stanwyck was hired. Yep, yeah, I think I did I don't know if I released that video or not, but I did a little fact video on Roustabout that I said a few of those things. So great knowledge there. Appreciate you being on the channel. On the video that was released the other day, I think yesterday, did Priscilla make up this horrible story about Elvis? Josephine Sagio, 818, says, I agree completely with your comments. I appreciate it, Josephine. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Here's another, I'll get to that, responding back to. Flo Archibald says, everyone knows that woman lies all the time. When he got rid of her, she thought all she had to do was click her fingers, and Elvis would have her back. She was out. And there's no way to get her feet back in Grayson's again. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate that. And Peggy says, it's Priscilla's story to tell, so no one knows the truth. Ampward fan says, definitely. So, yeah, so if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. There's a point that I really haven't heard being made out there in the community, and we're in videos. But I think, there's a great possibility that she made up that story that Elvis didn't want to be with a mother in order to make herself look better for cheating. Priscilla proves in an interview that Elvis did not pursue her. Gina, what's up, Gina? Says, I think Elvis was in love with Anne Margaret, and I think she was the love of his life. I think certainly they had a great love and affection for each other, and it continued. The fact that he would send her roses before every opening up until the day of his death. Did Priscilla make up this horrible story about Elvis? Lisa says, anyone who had a baby, you have to wait 6 weeks before you can have any. All the healing plus the chance of getting pregnant again. Even a C-section, you have to wait 6 to 8 weeks. So Priscilla didn't wait until she was healed. Priscilla had an affair about 3 weeks after having Lisa. Now, I don't know whether it was 3 weeks, 6 months. I've heard different things, and of course, we don't know the time period of it. But certainly, yeah, it's not good timing, right? At Rhonda says, I love Elvis. Thanks, Rhonda. Appreciate that. Glad to have you on the channel. Hope to see you around more. Andy Warhol interviews Priscilla, not Presley, the first 15 minutes. Lisa says, hey, Presley lost the business because no one wanted to buy anything from Priscilla. And that's when Priscilla changed her name after Elvis passed away. I know I read it somewhere that Priscilla asked for the Presley name back. Think about what the store name was, Beast and Bell. It wasn't Presley and it wasn't Wagner either. Appreciate you. You've been active on your comments lately, Lisa, and you always make some good points. Moody Blue, Elvis the Great. Marsha Banks says, I love the Moody Blue song. Well, Moody Blue. Makes me want to sing it. Tell me who am I talking to. Love that song. I have it and love it that it is blue. Unchained Melody is my favorite song, and then Moody Blue is second. Well, it's hard to be a gambler betting on the number. What a great song. Roustabout by Elvis. Big Love was the absolute best song on this album. Listen to it again. Elvis being magical as usual, Ray Jackson says. Colleen Love. So I guess it's Colleen. Yeah, I do. I was looking at the tracks of it, and I was like, no, that is a good song there. And that's a good song there. It's probably just one of his better movie soundtracks. And obviously, it showed by being number one. His last number one for a while for a soundtrack album. On the video, another thing Elvis said that needs to be heard. Okay, so I deleted that user's comment because they were being rude about Elvis. There's one thing I don't tolerate is that, or be somebody really slamming another user in a very insulting, negative way. Lisa says, I watched the whole cartoon of Elvis Presley and it was totally stupid, just like Prissy Presley is. That's because the monkey didn't like Priscilla and probably did something to Priscilla. I agree with you. Yeah, the monkey didn't like Priscilla. Anyways, I don't imagine she'd liked much of anything that would have to do with a monkey. Priscilla's just that way, in my opinion. Priscilla wants to write a new tell-all book. What will she say? Lisa, you're getting a lot of visibility here. She wants another book. OMG, when is she going to stop this already? She keeps beating herself even more, beating up herself. We don't care. Leave Elvis and Presley, Elvis and Lisa Marie alone. We don't like you. Here you go again. Hey, what's going on, Lisa? Is Priscilla using again? That's another video. She must be on something because she keeps thinking she's still married to Elvis Presley. No, Priscilla is only making herself look like a gold digger, money-hungry evil witch. She sold her big mansion and she's stolen money from Lisa and even her granddaughters, and then gives her son, who isn't even a Presley, a drop of Presley blood, the money. Who is just using a Presley name to become famous, which will never happen because the kid is not talented at all. His father was a fake. So yeah, so I get it, Lisa. You are definitely not a fan of Priscilla at all. Edie, and I appreciate you being on here. You're very active. You commented on a lot of videos and watched them. Edie 1011, if his ex-wife was sleeping around, no wonder he wouldn't touch her. She allegedly also had a tryst with Sonny West and possibly Jerry Schilling. Now, these are one of those things you don't know. In life, people have connections, and things can happen, and it's really, and if you care, if they care about you, you normally don't disclose it. And, it seems like Jerry cared about Priscilla. There's little excerpts in books about how he felt like she, well, anyways, and they're even close to this day. So, I don't know. I mean, there hasn't been any, there's been rumors. That being said, I don't know. I mean, I don't know about that. And I like Jerry enough that I don't think he would have done that to Elvis, personally. He doesn't seem like a snake. Sapphire Blue, did he actually tell her that, or did she read it in Priscilla's book? We don't know. That's about the idea that Elvis didn't have anything to do with anybody that was a mother. Elvis 78 ALE, he had an affair with Susan Henning in 68, and she already had a child back then. So, and that's my points. And Sapphire Blue and Elvis 78 ALE, I appreciate you coming on and saying that. I just truly don't think that's the issue. I think that, Elvis was hurt. I'm so hurt to think that you lied to me. That's how he felt, I think, and that's why he sang it. Well, as usual, y'all are amazing. This is Rare Elvis Photos. Please check out the other videos on the channel. Please like this video, subscribe, hit all notifications, share this video around. I appreciate the good work that y'all are doing defending Elvis. TCB TLC. Until next time, I'm out.